Hey, everybody, we're nearing the end of the NFL draft, and round six, 203, the pick is in. We have Carolina, Tennessee, Indy, all the way down to New Orleans. Looks like they have the last pick, and I'm waiting. My longtime friend Melanie Fitch of Irrelevant Week and Mr. Relevant, the program was started by her father, Paul Salata, and the tradition has been the tradition baton has been picked up and carried forward by her. And I'm excited to have her on. Let's see, live stream. Melanie Fitch live stream. I should say live stream. I'm still. Yeah, live stream. There we go. This, yeah. The magic of technology. You can reach out and connect with anyone, anywhere. Don't quite know why there'll be an error. Save changes. It says an error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. Tell you what, I'm not going to wait a moment. I'm going to go to YouTube and view it. And if you're wondering, yes, I do have the NFL Network on in the background. I am just trying to make absolutely certain that I am ready when she is ready. There's that. Live stream. There it is. Now, this is called the Lowesman Trophy. The Lowesman Trophy is the lowest person on the man on the totem pole, or the last person picked in the annual NFL draft or the annual NFL player selection meeting. This being the 86th annual, if memory serves. So, I am going to call Melanie, make sure I'm connected with her, because I know that she's there. Let me see. Oh, and let's see, hold on a second. I'm just coordinating all of this. Whoops. Make sure that this works. Okay, what do we have here? Hope you're enjoying your Saturday, and I hope you're enjoying the draft. I hope that your team did well, unless, of course, your team happens to be against my team. Okay, so copy that. Hey, I can do this two ways. I didn't realize I could do that, but I can. All right. I'm done there. And I'm going to make sure I've got StreamYard up here. And I'm putting the link over here. There. I'm saying link there. And it worked. Yeah. So let me do this the old-fashioned way. Let me call folks. First of all, let me call Melanie and coordinate, because we're all of that age where we didn't have internet. Hey, enjoying Cleveland? It looked like it rained like the Dickens. My Lord. Oh, I'm glad I did what I did. Mom was like, "Go, go, go," but I couldn't stomach leaving her by herself. So next year's Vegas. I'm just at that point in life. So hey, I sent you a link where you could use your phone to be on a video interview. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna hang up this phone, and if you try the link that I texted you, that should work. Um, Great to hear your voice. Yay, Melanie! Yay! Oh God! Want me to hang up? Yeah, the link is in the text. It should be. Hmm. Cool. See. All right. Yeah, folks. So she's gonna try. Let me make sure I've got Mr. Los Penoso in. Uh, where is he? Hey, I'm live. In fact, we're about to talk about Mr. Relevant with Melanie Fitch in a few seconds. So hop on in.
Okay, be there in a few.
Yeah. So this is exciting. I'm going to now tweet this out. Make sure that it is appropriately seen. Share. And I feel like Spike Lee and Do the Right Thing. Let's see here. Please, baby, please. NFL draft. NFL live stream. Live stream. So, yeah. So that is, okay? There. Yeah, here she comes. Hey, Melanie.
There you are. There's my buddy.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you look great.
Hey, look at that short hair, glasses. Do you even recognize me?
Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely.
You'd know me anywhere.
Yes. I love the top. Are you celebrating the Raiders draft?
Actually, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I'm red, black, and white because Tampa so far has the last selection.
That's right. So it's appropriate. Hey, for those folks who don't know about Irrelevant Week but should, tell them what it's all about, please.
Okay, it's Irrelevant Week honors the last draft selection in the NFL draft, and his title is Mr. Irrelevant because it's irrelevant that he's drafted last. We think that it's special that he's been drafted at all because only 259 this year players will be selected. So we are going to go announce Mr. Irrelevant, and then we will, according to restrictions, that as much as we're allowed, we will celebrate him this year and celebrate the underdog. So that's what last week is. And we also raised money for charity.
Last year, I think we had a virtual. Okay, yeah. I think last year we went virtual, right? And I thought that was really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and this year you're actually there. So you feel like we're coming back after a really tough situation, for the nation and the world?
Oh, we're trying to come back. I mean, we really, we made the announcement last year virtually from my living room. Actually, my dad was the founder of Irrelevant Week, was with me, and he's back in California now. He didn't come with us to Cleveland. It's a little hard for him to travel anymore. But then we tried to celebrate Mr. Irrelevant in person. And when the restrictions, New York wouldn't let Californians come that way, he was drafted by the Giants. And then they didn't want him coming to California, and we kept trying and waiting. But what we ended up doing with Tay Crowder, Mr. Irrelevant 45, which was last year's Mr. Irrelevant, is we packaged up his fun stuff and his Lozman trophy instead of the Heisman trophy, and we sent the things off to gifts to him and to his family at his gifts to him in New York and some to his family in where he's from in Georgia. So we never did. We still haven't met him in person, only virtually.
Did you get Lee to make up a virtual contract and send it to him? Steinberg, our friend.
That would be about as valuable as Lee's contracts are when he gives it to Mr. Irrelevant anyway. So I can get on that.
Hey, he now has standing to say that his contract is worth $500 million, considering what he did with Mahomes, right?
Right? Yeah, no. Right? Good job.
It's something else. It's fantastic to see that, because I consider what you do a valuable part of American culture beyond just football. And it pleases me to see that this is still going on, even through the virus and, through the other stuff that we talked about over the years with this and that. And it just presses on. And Alex sent me a press release the other night. And so is Alex going to be the handoff at some point, or how are we going to see her coming in with you? Or
Alex is very valuable to us already. I mean, she does all of the media and marketing and getting. I don't know that kind of speak, So she's kept us viable, and if she wants to start making the announcements or taking it more from there, but she's quite hands-on already. Helps us with the event design, getting the media out, doing the marketing of it. I would be at a big loss without Alex, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's got the DNA one. Hey, what's for those like myself who didn't make the trip when we were credentialed, but what's it like? And compared to a normal NFL draft, or is that a fair question? I don't,
What is the draft like this year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's been fun. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is one of the cornerstones of the event, so we got to see that. They've made a special exhibit where they have the halftime shows from past halftimes exhibited in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The people have been extremely nice. The people of Cleveland, very welcoming, very accommodating. It's been fun. They have close to the stage. The people all close to the stage have all been vaccinated. They've got kind of these pods. They want it to kind of look like people are there, but there's a lot of spacing. They're trying to keep the people, as you graduate out from the stage, spaced out. They've been very conscientious about testing everyone every day, entering anywhere. We wear masks all the time. I took mine off to talk to you, but and I'll be able to take my mask off as I enter the stage. But other than that, in our hotel and lobby and restaurants, everybody's still wearing masks. So it's been very fun, but it's spread out, and it's very conscientious about COVID isn't over. So let's, wow, that was yesterday and now we've moved on. I mean, people are still being very careful, most of them, as far as I have seen. Maybe there's places where they're not, but the National Football League's been very conscientious about making certain that everybody keeps spread out, masks on. We have a person that we report to every day. I think it's called an ICO, like a health advisor that we have to, through an app, check in with her every day and make sure we answer all the questions every day. And then they check our temperature whenever we go anywhere, enter any room. And, but that didn't restrict the fun. I mean, it's been fun.
It looks like fun. That's why I sent an email. You know, Peter, of course, Peter O'Reilly, who I call him Mr. Super Bowl, Mr. NFL Draft, like, you know, Frank Sapovitz, and I just congratulated him because that feeling of goosebumps that I get when I'm there or I see all the people having excitement, you know, that came back, and you know, that was the greatest part of this entire draft, to see everybody having fun and gathering and really, you know, coming together for a positive purpose of enjoying life. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
I do.
you
I
know,
wish you were out here. You're always fun to be with.
oh, you guys are a hoot. How many drafts have we been through?
I don't know. I can remember that one room you had in New York that I thought, wow, I wish I had the pull that Zinni had.
She's referring to the Marriott Corporation gave me a room at their one of the tallest hotels in the world, the Marriott Central Park. And that was, God, that's a great memory. Thank you.
No, you pointed up to your window. You're like, hey, that's my room. I'm like, wow, that's cool. But it looked pretty cool from the outside. I have no idea about the inside, but
Oh, the inside.
Cool.
I'll text you the video that I made of it. It was massively cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe if I can pull it up real quick through the magic of StreamYard, I might be able to do that. In fact, I can do that.
Back to Peter O'Reilly. He was in the press conference that they had at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he was good. They had Run DMC, Daryl from Run DMC, and then the head of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Peter O'Reilly on in a media conference, and it was fun to experience. You know, they kind of gave us the inside scoop, and you're right. Peter is very upbeat about Cleveland and has been very happy about all that's gone on here for the draft, that the people are having a good time. They're being safe, but they had a great background band playing in between all the picks, and just everybody was up and dancing around and da 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 da. You know, it's been fun. It's good to be back, because last year I don't have that much fun in my living room. I can try.
And in fact, here, by the way, I found the video, and I'm going to put it up right now so that everyone can get a glimpse of what Melanie is referring to real quick.
Get jealous. They can be jealous.
Yeah, so they can be jealous, and also, you know, mourn the loss of New York. New York, oh boy, New York's got to get their draft back. You know, here it is. This is what she was talking about, folks. This is the entryway. I turned the sound down there, but I opened the door, and Melanie, this is what the room looks like inside.
This is what I missed. Thanks a lot.
This is what you missed. Yeah. And I was trying to get a certain friend of ours to share the room with me, but she had some other idea.
No. That's TMI. Okay. There, room key. Yeah.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, just like, she was actually going to do it for a second. She said, well, let me think about it. But then was, you know, whatever. But it's like, we're still friends, by the way. So she's.
That's good. She's a nice person.
Oh, she's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Look at this. There's the view. Right.
Oh my gosh.
And
oh my gosh.
Isn't that something else?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have vertigo. So this was something for me to be able to actually do this. But the view overlooks Times Square if I point.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, actually that direction. And then I'm going to turn around to there it is. So see, there's the bed and the chair and the window glass with the view.
Did you have to close the curtains to sleep, or because you were afraid you were going to fall out with your vertigo?
No, I left them open. You know, it's interesting. Actually, I didn't have a dream like that. I left them open.
Zinni, is there a way that I can take this call? This is the people backstage. They're looking for me.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah,
okay.
Go for it. We'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah. And I have something to show you if you come back. Yeah.
This is Mel.
Okay. Yeah. So That's where she is going. And on there, this is NFL Draft 2014, folks. And while Melanie is taking that call, because we're waiting for her backstage.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, great. Well, yeah, this is the view here, all right, and there, right there. But I'm going to show you this one part, and then I've got something for you to see that I think you're absolutely going to love. Once I put you out of the window here. There, yeah. Now, this, folks, would not be a great call without a look back at the time that I went to Newport Beach to be part of Irrelevant Week in 2012, and through the magic of video, I've got, this is awesome stuff. Let me do it this way because I got PARTY. I think I'm going to have to go to YouTube directly to do that. So let me copy this, folks. You can actually see you see how the sausage is being made, folks, here. And because you must go, hopefully we get back on track for 2022 and we can all go to Newport Beach. And Lee's got a boat now.
No.
Yeah, he's got a boat. Here we are.
I have to find him.
Guess who this man is? I will tell you.
It's Zinni.
No, it's remember that? Look at that.
We're headed to
it is me kind of
rival party right down there.
Yeah, you're at the dunes in Newport Beach.
Mr. Irrelevant Week is one of the coolest things. Celebrating the underdog, someone that everyone writes off. We have a big party for. And good food, barbecue.
I forgot about this.
That's Consolado right over there.
There you go.
Man who established Irrelevant Week.
Because it's 13 minutes, I'm going to fast forward, folks, out of respect for my esteemed guest. Here.
Had a good time. We do 2 things a day because we have less than a week. And the big banquet is tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
Lozman Trophy, which is much better than the Heisman.
I gotta ask you, he takes all that home? All that?
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
We send it by Black Swift mail.
After they one big box, right?
There's a whole bunch of other stuff, though. It's at the warehouse.
Oh my God.
I gotta go back.
He might laugh at the bulls. You never know. He might start somewhere.
Yeah,
Would he be the first Irrelevant to start on a team or not?
no.
Okay.
When we started, there were more picks and less teams, so the last guy was really last. Now there's...
Melanie, doesn't that bring back memories?
Oh, yeah.
No,
and there's Dad in all of his glory right there, running the show.
Yeah, and then Chandler Harnish is the man in the, what do you call that shirt? Blue plaid, and there. But folks, this is what it's like to be there. This is describe the party, Melanie, that we're looking at here. I'm going to turn the sound down.
This is the rival party, and so when Mr. Irrelevant is selected, we will do different. There I am with Al.
Yeah.
We'll set up the arrival differently according to where the player's from or what he likes. And so this was on the beach at the Newport Dunes Resort. And Mr. Irrelevant was receiving his gifts from the community. He gets several hundred gifts and the cheerleaders give them to him and people have a nice barbecue and it's fun. He gets presented with a letter from the commissioner wishing him good luck in the NFL. And all kinds of fun stuff. It's a good day, don't you think?
Oh, I had a blast, and let's see what she.
And after 8 years, I'm here. There's just your daughter.
Alex, hi.
Yeah.
This is my
Excited to be here.
Sports Information Director, Alex Fitch.
Always ready.
This is a great Irrelevant Week. Thank you all for having me.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Folks, that's Chandler Harnish. Watch.
Folks over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks over there. Okay. Yeah, folks are over there. So.
Nice. It's pretty awesome.
But yeah, I have an older brother that didn't make it out tonight. But
That was heck of fun, Melanie. I just have to say, I'm about to cry.
Well, you
That's
have
my video. Golly.
come out again if we are allowed to do it. We'll have fun.
Oh, definitely. I will. I will definitely. I'll bring my mom. I think that's the best way to do it. And
Do it.
we'd have a ton of fun because she's itching to get out and she loves to gamble. So we're going to be in Vegas next year.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So everything is good here. Everything is
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're staying safe, and yeah, you've got one year to prepare, and then I'll see you in Vegas and your mom.
Yeah, you got it. Definitely. Yeah, she's definitely coming. My mom, Vegas is my mother's second home.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Then she can give me some tips.
You know what? She's not shy about tips.
Who's she betting on the Kentucky Derby today?
I'll ask her. She's back doing something or other. We have a rather large place. I haven't seen my place in Oakland since November 2019, and I'm still paying for it too. But whatever. It's what we have to do for our folks, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'll ask her because I know this is a weird day. You got all this stuff going on at once. But hey, when the Irrelevant Week person is named, tell everybody what's going to happen next after the selection.
We'll announce it from the stage, and then we will get in touch with him and congratulate him, and we find out all kinds of fun facts about him and what his interests are, and then we try and plan his celebration around what he likes. Again, it's going to be restricted to what we're able to do, and when the team is going to allow us to have him. But normally, if he wants to go surfing, we would teach him how to surf, or if he wants to go sailing, we'd take him sailing. But the team will give us his contact information immediately, and so then we can just start the party going now. Congratulate him. He won't be here. That'd be a long shot, right?
Yeah.
But and then we start planning, and then according to when the team would let us have him is what we will plan around.
And so then you put together the banquet that we went to.
Yeah, in the past, some of the events have been, we've done a golf tournament if he likes golfing. We do the Lozman banquet where we give him the Lozman trophy, and we have sports celebrities come and wish him well, but they kind of roast and toast him a little bit. And like I said, if he wants to go sailing, or he wants to go to the beach, or he wants to go run, or he wants to work out, or if there's people that he wants to meet, we try and arrange that. In the past, Mr. Irrelevant have wanted to meet Kobe Bryant or Will Ferrell, or they're kind of all over the board on Jerry Rice. So we just do our best to really make him feel like he's special, like he's just like the first guy drafted, that he gets to go to Disneyland. Disneyland's reopened. It's restricted. Maybe by the time we get to have Mr. Irrelevant out here, we'd be able to take him. I don't know. But he can be like the Super Bowl champion that says, "I'm going to Disneyland."
It's true.
Irrelevant, but I get to go to Disneyland. So
I got to share this because the year I went to the banquet, and I have this Cal shirt here, I had a great time at the banquet, but there was just one problem.
What?
Just one. You had a lot of SC people in there. Including John Robinson, who I adore as a coach, right? But
yeah,
he's folks, they were actually saying, fight on. And I'm sitting way at the back with Julie, and I'm, kind of as a loyal Cal guy with a life membership of the Alumni Association, I pretty much had enough of it. So I had said, "Go Bears!" And Coach Robinson said, "Who said that?"
Well, maybe you can't come back. Maybe they still have your number. we'll move the venue to another dining room. And Coach Robinson is out at LSU now, so maybe he won't be near enough to block the door. But just tell him I said it's okay for you to come, in spite of your behavior.
You know who had my back though?
No.
Lee. He was on the.
Who would have your back?
Lee. Lee was like.
Okay. Well, he'll be there.
You could hear Lee on the mic saying, "Go Bears," but it was like kind of like really silent.
You guys have got to stick together.
Absolutely.
Aaron Rodgers, you and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Hey, that's right. Hey, he was on Jeopardy, right? But hey, you know what? It's like I share that because it was just so much fun. And I mean, it's all in fun. It's the camaraderie. You even had Maurice Jones-Drew, who went to UCLA, saying about the SC guys, that school I won't mention. That was like about an hour ago. So
Well, I prefer Cal to UCLA, if that makes
Go
it
Bears.
better at all. Go Bears.
Absolutely. Although the UCLA basketball team, wow, you know they
Yeah, wasn't that great?
yeah, it was. Well, I was rooting for them. I have to say, you know, a good Golden Bear that I try to be.
It probably killed you, but you know.
Well, you know, we had no comeback because we didn't do well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, folks, the whole point about this is getting back to the fun of enjoying each other, because we've had so many lows. You know, we need highs. You know, we need to rediscover America. I think that's what, if I have to put a finger on what sparks me about the draft, is I think it's a celebration of the best of America. Which, what say you? You know,
I agree. I mean, it's the camaraderie that the fans have for the love of football and coming together and then rooting for these new class of 2021. It's been refreshing. It's been fun. I look forward to that they have a regular season and the fans can come together. Like, I don't think football's called America's sport. I think that baseball, but it sure is a good time and helps people come together and have fun.
yeah, it sure does. Well, Melanie, I know you got to get ready. I'm not going to hold you
Yes.
the entire time, and I don't want to get the hook.
For you, Zinni the world, but yes, I do have to go.
I love you very much. Thank you. Great to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Take
Give
care.
Alex your
Say hi
best.
to your mom.
Yes, ma'am. You got it.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
Zinni.
See ya. Yeah. So that's the great Melanie Fitch, and like I said, blessed to have her. And she is going to, in a few minutes. We're still in round 6. So when we get to round 7, the Buccaneers pick. That's when she appears, the last pick. All right. Subscribe to Zinni62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com, and that ends this broadcast. See ya.